So Preston, can money buy you happiness?
Yes. And video. Okay. So the yes is the short answer. Also, no is the short answer. But for reals, my favorite thing on this is Daniel Tosh. Have you ever heard of him? He's a comedian.
No.
He says, money can't buy happiness, but you know what it can buy? A wave runner. And have you ever seen anybody frown on a wave runner? It's almost impossible. You can try. Eventually, you're just gonna be, yeah. So this is what, money can't buy happiness, but people who normally say that are poor people. Straight up. And so what money can buy is time. You can buy your time back. You can buy assistance with things. You can buy convenience with things. You can buy better experience with the things that you are doing. And so, no, it's not going to make you happy, but it can make it can make a lot of things easier for you. And so, if you think that money is somehow not virtuous, like if you think, oh, it can't buy happiness, therefore I shouldn't seek after it, BS. That comes down to this idea of you're looking at money as a negative thing, and you have preconceived notions about what money is and what money isn't. Money is fake. We invented it. We created it thousands of years ago. Like, it didn't exist. We created it, and then we literally printed it, and then we trust that it equals goods and services, and then we apply, and now it really doesn't exist. It actually doesn't exist. It's just like ones and zeros on a screen. Like, very, very little of the money that I use in my life exists outside of on a computer screen somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So what meaning have you attached to that little number on the screen? That's what's going on. Because when I got clear on the meaning that I was attaching to it, which, I had and I have still a lot of limiting beliefs around money that I'm intentionally working on, right? But can I buy happiness? What do you think about money? What do you think money is? What's your relationship with money? Like, think about this. I love telling people this. Take the idea of money and personify it. Like, actually put it as a real person that's next to you. Like, sitting in this chair.
If money were Preston.
If money were, Preston. If money were Branson. If we were sitting in this chair. What if I was treating you this way? What if I was saying, dude, I need you in my life. Oh my gosh, I have to have you in my life. And I'm not even going to feel good unless you're here. And then, like, you have to go and get up and walk out the door. I'm like, no, don't go. Because my self-worth is determined by whether or not you're here. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. And also, I'm going to feel guilty if you come here and sit down in this chair. And I'm going to be like, oh, maybe somebody else should. I'm probably taking away time that Branson could be spending with somebody. See this energy that I'm putting out right now? Like, do you want to hang around
Not
with
at
this?
all.
Not at all.
That sounds horrible.
It sounds awful, right? Like, that's just like a needy energy.
Yeah.
So money wants to hang out with that person. So freaking be the person that money wants to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
It's about your relationship with money.
It's about your personality and an idea about money, what money is.
Yeah. So I treat money as like a person, like that I have a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say, am I being the type of person that money's going to want to hang around? And if I'm not, then I get to do work on myself. And then it has nothing to do with whether or not I have it or I don't. It's about me feeling good and then just stepping into alignment with the version of me that is attracting the money.
Yeah.
And then when I feel that way, like if I feel good, I'm going to end up doing the things that are going to make more money. And it took me years and years and years to really even understand this and to let go of my old beliefs around money. And now I look to expedite this process and teach others to do the same, because you deserve abundance in your life. You just do. Okay, somebody asked me this question. They said, why do I deserve abundance? Why do I deserve these things? Like, what did I do to deserve these things? And this person had a child. And it's easier with a child, but so I'm just going to stick with me for a second. I asked them, look at your child. They have a young child. When you look at them, do you think, oh man, this person probably doesn't deserve abundance in their lives? No. Like, would you ever look at a baby and be like, you know what, they probably don't deserve good things?
Not at all. I'd never do that.
Exactly. And then when you're a parent, it becomes even more apparent. But like, for me, I look at my kids and I'm like, there's literally nothing that my kids could do that would make me not love them and think that they deserve good things in their lives. There are things that they do that make me super frustrated and want to, create a different situation, right? If they're throwing a tantrum because I gave them the wrong color cup, it doesn't mean that I'm super stoked in that moment. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that at their core. And so I asked her this, does your son have anything that they could ever do to not deserve your love and not think that you really felt that they deserved abundance in their lives? And then I flipped it. I said, you were once that kid. I was once that kid. And you were once that kid. And there's nothing that you can do that makes it so you don't really deserve abundance and love in your life. Yeah, maybe you've made some mistakes. Okay, friggin' change your beliefs, change your actions, forgive yourself, and then move forward. Like this has taken a real interesting turn. We started talking about, is money going to buy you happiness? But like, for reals, are you holding on to grudges that you have... Hold on, let me say this. Are you holding on to grudges within yourself? Beating yourself up for things that you may have done, may have thought, I'm not enough, or I did this, blah, 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 all these different times. Maybe you're even doing something right now in your life. Like, this is preventing me from deserving love. F that noise. You get to forgive yourself. Because if you cannot do that, then the conversation we need to have is not about money. It's about the things that you are thinking and feeling on a daily basis about yourself. And yeah, maybe that sounds too woo-woo or, lovey-dovey or anything like that. I don't care. Because if you want money in your life, take a look at your relationship with yourself and take a look at your relationship with money. And that'll tell you everything you need to know. What do you think?
I like it.
Let me try again. What thoughts are coming up for you?
I just like the analogy of if money were a person. That just kind of like, I never thought about it that way, but I like it. Makes sense. Like,
so what are you going to do to shift the way that you're thinking, feeling, and acting so that you can be the person that money wants to hang out with? And you have to know that in this analogy, like, money can read your thoughts, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you have to just start with that presupposition in this weird analogy.
Yeah, be a person everyone wants to hang out with.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be with. I mean, you don't want to be that guy who's, on his computer all day just doing nothing, or you don't want to be the guy who just is rude to everyone, and you want to be someone that people feel comfortable being around, because then they can feel with you.
Yeah. And this isn't about being socially outgoing or extroverted.
No.
This is about your emotions when somebody is around.
Mm-hmm.
So are you comfortable with that? And when I talked about money leaving, what I meant by that is you have to spend money. You have to buy gas. You have to pay rent. You have to buy food. Money is leaving out the door, and then it'll come back, and then it'll come but if you're trying to hoard it, if you came in here and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. You know what? You can never leave. Ever. In fact, I'm going to lock you up in a basement and only feel good if you're there. That's what some people do with money, energetically. Mm-hmm. They're like, I'm going to save this money and I'm never going to spend it, and it's not okay if I have an expense that comes up. If my oven breaks, I have to dip into my savings. Oh no! That's what your savings are for, man. Yeah. for reals, like, how are you feeling about it? So it's not about extrovert or introvert or like being that. It's about the emotions that you experience around
Yeah.
it. So, cool.
That's right.
Dude, I'm on this journey, and you're invited. Live a next level life.